Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. We are halfway through the final season of The Way Home, so let's talk about it. So the latest episode where Nick time travels to the 20s has been my favorite episode of this whole season and one of my favorite episodes of the whole show. Nick time traveling was so much fun and so funny. And we still haven't seen Claire yet, the fiance. And she was mentioned again. And Nick was like, I'm going to be moving here next month with Claire. And he talked about buying a house. So I'm really interested to finally see Claire's reveal. And I think it's going to be something. So I'm interested in that. I think it's going to be more than what we think it is. So, talking about Tessa, I think Tessa's a criminal. She keeps stealing stuff and all like the flash like backs of her. She's always stealing something. She stole money from the cash register. She stole in the most recent episode. And she's really suspicious. We don't know anything about her, don't know anything about her family. I think that I had thought that she had traveled before the 20s, when they talked about that wasn't her first visit. I had figured that. And so she has time traveled, I think, many times. And she time traveled in the 1800s. Why is she obsessed with the Landrys? Like, what's her deal with them? And Fern talked about how you will never be a Landry. What was that about? And in the 20s, they called her Old Coop. I think she is a gangster. I think maybe she stole from the Augie boys or stole from Goodwin. They kept mentioning the big fish, who the big fish is, the gangster. Who is the big fish? Is it Fern? Is it Tessa? Is Tessa actually the big fish? And they were like, if she ever shows her face, if Old Coop shows her face back in town, we know what to do, take care of her. So I feel like that she had stolen from them, and stolen from Grayson, stolen from the Augie boys, and I think that she was a criminal. Now, I don't think Tessa had an affair with Griffin. I think that Tessa, when she talked about jumping in the pond for love, that was for Elliot. I think somehow she knew that she had to time travel to save Elliot to somehow save Elliot. I think she did it for Elliot. I don't think it was for Griffin. I don't think she had an affair with Griffin. Now, something I do wonder is if Tessa was in the 1800s recording the almanac, did she run into Thomas? I really hope that's a way to see Thomas again. I was excited to see him again, but we only saw him like as a hallucination talking to Jacob. But I miss Thomas. I really miss him. So I hope that we see Thomas again. We might go back to the 1800s. So talking about Jacob, in the next episode for the next preview, Jacob is talking to a woman. It was the woman that he had spoke to briefly in the bar, which I figured there was a reason why she was introduced. And they are in Port Haven, and Jacob's like, my family's from here. And the woman, who her name is Abby, she's like, my family's from here too. So she is obviously a Goodwin. They both have dark hair. They both have blue eyes. So I believe they are Casey's parents, or they're Casey's grandparents. Like, it's them. And I saw on one of their social media pages, they said that more characters were going to jump in and time travel besides Nick. So who do you think else is going to jump in? But I would love to hear your theories, your thoughts. And like I said, I absolutely loved Nick jumping in. He's a funny character as it is. So him time traveling was great. I was so excited when he jumped in last week. I was like, oh my gosh, we're finally going to see Nick time travel, because we wanted to see him time travel for a long time. Like, I remember the one season, all the fans were mad where he just had his hand in the water and didn't jump in, and everybody was like, oh man, I thought he was gonna jump in. So I'm really glad that we saw Nick time travel. So love the episode, and like I said, we're halfway through. I don't think it's enough time to answer all the questions, so I really hope that another network picks this up. I've been saying this and gets renewed. But if you guys liked my video, please give it a thumbs up. Please like it, and please subscribe and share with me your thoughts in the comment section below. I will see you guys next time. Bye.